Yo, this is Denzel, Two Shot Bentley. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
You know, when it comes to Chris Eubank Jr., it seems that he only really wants to stay domestic. He only wants to fight domestic fighters, like a Conor Benn, a Kell Brook, previously a Liam Williams, Liam Smith, and so forth and so on. And when it comes to his own weight division, where he says that he's never really been a super middleweight, where of course he was IBO world champion. Listen, me and most people don't consider that a legitimate world championship because obviously they don't order mandatories or anything like that, so there's no point to it. But fight for a full title. That's what I want to see Chris Eubank Jr. done or do. And of course we have seen him do it when he took on George Groves for the WBA super middleweight world championship. He came up short in that one, but in his own weight division, as he calls it, in the middleweight division, that's what he needs to be doing. Like taking on the WBO champion in Janibek Alimkhanuly, or the IBF champion Vincenzo Gutierrez, or WBC champion Jamal Charlo, or the WBA champion Erislandy Lara. That's what he needs to be fighting, and then win one of those belts, and then go defend it against a Conor Benn or a Kell Brook, whatever. Okay, whoever it is. And his reasoning when he's doing interviews with Sky Sports and whatever else is that they're not big profile enough. They don't bring the money. Because he's a pay-per-view fighter and these kind of things. And he only wants big money pay-per-view fights. But of course he says how he wants to be world champion. Well, what's wrong with fighting one of the 4 belt holders? Picking up one of the belts, regardless of their name, regardless of their brand, because it's not like Chris Eubank Jr. has time on his side. He doesn't. And it's going to get to a situation where he's going to end up retiring and never once become a fully fledged world champion. And I'm a fan of Chris Eubank Jr. and I want to see him become world champion. I do. But it appears that's not on the radar. Now, I don't know too much about Gutierrez. I don't think I've ever seen him fight. But the other ones, of course, you know, Janibek and Charlo and Lara. Listen, he could beat Lara. And Lara's, 65 years old now? And of course, yes, he is mentioning names like Triple G, but Triple G is no longer a champion. But he is a big name for sure. Now, he doesn't need to fight a Triple G, beat a Triple G, or anyone like that to get a world title shot. He can just get a world title shot. It's there. I don't know why he wants to stay domestic. For what reason? Because he's above British level champion, isn't he? So what's the point? Now, I understand that, listen, it's prize fighting. Of course, you have to get money. And if you can get money to fight for a world title, then of course, that's a bonus. But what you do is you fight a champion for whatever money it may be, pick up the belt, and then go defend it. While he has defences that he can defend them, as in voluntary defences, then go fight Conor Benn. See if they can sanction that kind of fight for the world title. Or if not, just put it on hold and fight Conor Benn. But at least you've got the world title. That makes any kind of other fight bigger when you've got a world title. Otherwise, what's the point of it? There's no point to it other than a cash grab. Kell Brook, who's retired and then he's not retired and then he's retired again and then he's not. Who knows what he's doing? Conor Benn, he's a welterweight. And he's still going through whatever it is that he's going through. And I can agree with Chris Eubank Jr. where he says that he's not going to fight Conor Benn until Conor Benn is fully acquitted. Yeah, I think that's fair play. And hopefully he will be fully acquitted, hopefully. But we'll have to wait and see. But the point is, you can't stay domestic all your career because that seems to be what it is that he's doing. He just wants to stay domestic. And then claim to be one of the best in the middleweight division or one of the best in the world. Well, you can't go down in history or improve your legacy by just fighting domestic level fighters. Now, granted, okay, I suppose for him, he can go fight Conor Benn, beat Conor Benn, earn big money. Go fight Kell Brook, earn big money, and beat him too. And then go fight for world titles when his bank balance is already over brimming. I understand that, but what if you don't? What if you come up short? Like he did with Liam Smith. What if you come up short against Conor Benn? What if you come up short against Kell Brook? What if you come up short against Triple G? World title, gone. The world title's there right now. He's been given a second bite of the cherry after his comeback defeat of Liam Smith. We got revenge on him, so now he's back in there. Use this opportunity, man. Use the opportunity to fight for a world title. Who cares what profile they bring? Who cares? You bring the profile. You be the A-side as far as the money's concerned. It just means that they're champion, they get to walk first, and they're named first on the poster. It's really not that important, but it seems that that kind of situation is important to Chris Eubank Jr. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. Anyway, that's my thoughts. You drop me yours. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.